to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Tennessee Titans. Kate Scott, Brock Heward up here in the booth, everybody. Honored to bring you this Super Bowl. And might we see a little history here tonight, partner? One side on the verge of their first Lombardi trophy. But to win it, they've got to go through somebody who knows what it takes. They have been to the mountaintop before.
And we all know that narrative can be a blessing, also a curse. They enter this game with a different type of momentum. A team without a title on the verge of finally achieving it. But with that momentum, expectations. What is that sideline feeling? We'll be watching it. Can't wait to bring it to you. And handling that pressure will be an enormous key.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles. That we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set, ready.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now Love on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Love from the gun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw. Here's Love. Coming near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Throwing now on first down. Ward into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. second and 6. At the 20.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. The Packers on top early. More from Santa Clara coming up.
Okay,
Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They've got a first to begin the fray. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense to the line for second down.
It's a loss of a yard.
Here we go.
Brings up second and 11.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. Takes this in at the 25. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no point. Control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air. Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First and 10 from the 32.
Set, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Once more, it's Love. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be third and long.
10 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
For the Packer field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. First down throw here for Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 25-yard
On the gun, it's Ward. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10.
On the ready.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Love out of the shotgun. He has this down to the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Throwing deep towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut.
To the air with Love. Throwing deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. Taking a shot towards the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They'll send their tight end right. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Caught quickly on the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
Come on.
First down.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Liking 8.
Here's Ward. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
19.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 3.
So that is 2 quarters in the books here at Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in.
The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So to begin the 3rd, it'll be the Titans offense we see first. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Ward setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Again on 2nd to Pollard. They'll cobble together a yard there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and short. They'll bring out the punter here. He has it at the 22. Got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
Come on, set, ready.
Love with it on first down. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trying for the touchdown. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Gets it to the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3.
Ready, set,
From the red zone on first. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Loves to throw again. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
ready up.
So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Ready.
Throwing again, Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming. All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to first and incompletion, that's a win-win.
Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here.
Ready. Gravity Lions.
Now Ward. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Check, Panther.
Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The Titans have the ball, got to erase that lead to keep their title hopes alive. Offense to line, this is second and 4.
Get it.
Ward off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titans.
Going now on first down. Ward. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. Back to the air. Love. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on. Ready?
Throwing his Love on third. And once again, they can't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Taking a shot deep here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They gain 11 on that play, and the Titans have a first. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Titans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. First down, and they go right back to him. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Let's go now.
Another run here for Pollard on second down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
That's good for a Titans first down.
First down throw here for Ward. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll go down here at the 16. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, it's Ward. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
He has the Packer first down, and Brock, that should be enough to win this game. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Offense is set, first and 10.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call, and remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
1st and 10 here. Ward. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Get it!
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Good. 70 line.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
That one connects. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chance to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
That's one of those areas where a QB took a risk, and he nearly paid for it in the costliest way imaginable. You don't just lob it into the end zone unless you're sure your guy can go up and get it.
All right, one more snap to play here. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Packers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
And more history for Green Bay, one of the league's proudest franchises, Brock. Super Bowl champions for a 5th time. The Lombardi Trophy about to return to one of the league's oldest teams. Commissioner Goodell awarding it to the Green Bay Packers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.